Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Ramo, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Radha, Gopinath Radha, Gopinath Radha, Gopinath Radhe. Oh, Jayo, Jayo, Prabhupada, 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 Jayo, Prabhupada. Nita Gora Haribo, 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 Haribo. Haribo. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Pachata Deshatarine Kiva Jaya Jaya Gora Chade Arati Kashobha Kiva Jaya Gora Chade Arati Janavi Tatavane Jagad Manalava Janavi Tatavane Jagad Manalava
Janavi Tatavane Jagamanaloba
Dakshini Taichat Bame Gadadhar Dakshini Nikate Advaita Srini Basha Chatradhar
Nikate Advaita Srini Vasa Chatradhara
Nikate Advaita Srini Basha Chatradhar
Nikate Advaita Srini Vasa Chatradhara
Bashe Ache Gorachat রত্ন সিংহাসন বসে
Yache Goracha Ratna Simasane
यारति कारेण ब्रह्मा यादि देवगाने
Arati Karna Brahma Adi Devagane
यारति कारेण ब्रह्मा आदि देवगाने
Arati Karna Brahma Adi Devagane
नरा हरि आदि करे चामर ढुला नर
Hari Adi Kori Shamaradulaya
संजया मुकुंद बासु घोषवादिगा
Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Doshadikaya
संजया मुकुंद बासु घोषवादिगा
Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Doshadikaya
शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करता शंख
Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala
मधुरा मृदंग बाजे परम रसा
Madhura Mridanga Baje Paramarasala
আর মধুর মৃদঙ্গ বাজে পরম রস
Madhura Mridanga Baje Paramarasala
বহু কোটি চন্দ্রজনে বদ নয়ুজাল বহু
Kote Chandrajini Vandana Jwala
গল দেশে বনমালা করে ঝলমাল গল
Dese Banamala Kore Jalamala
আর গল দেশে বনমালা করে ঝলমাল
Mala Dese Banamala Kore Jalamala
Shiva Shukha Narada Preme Gada Gada Shiva Shukha
Narada Prem Gada Gada
Bhakti Vinada Dake Gorara Sampada Bhakti
Vinoda Dekhe Pada
Bhakti Vinada Dake Gorara Sampada
Kati Vinoda Dekhe Gaur Rasapada
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri
Krishna Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Everyone chant together, clap your hands. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Prabhupada.
Nitai Gora Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Nitai Gora Hare Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gora Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Nitai Gora Hare Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gora Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Nitai Gora Hare Bol, Nitai Gora Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Nitai Gora Hare Bol. Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Nitai Gora Hare Bol, Nitai Gora.
Hari Bol,
Nitai Gora Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Nitai Gora.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prahlada Lada Dayene Prahlada
Adaladaine.
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Kashipurvakshaha.
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha.
Shilatankanakalaye Shilatan Shilatanka Nakalaye Ito Nishima Parata Nishima Ito
Nasima Parato Nasima.
Ito Nishima Parato Nishima
Yato Yato Yamito Nasima.
Jato Jato Yamitata Nishima Jato Jato Yam
Yamitato Nasima.
যত যত यामि তত নিসীমাन्
यतो यतो यामितो नस्मा
বহি নিসীমা হৃদয়ে নিসীমা
बाह्ये नस्मा हृदये नस्मा
বহি নিসীমা হৃদয়ে নিসীমা
नस्मा हृदये नस्मा
नरसिंहमादें शरणं प्रपदे
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे
नरसिंहमादें शरणं प्रपदे
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे
तब कर कमलबरे नखा अद्भुत सिंगार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशबाधिता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव कर कमलवरे नखा अद्भुत शृङ्गार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवदिता नरहरिरूपा जय केशवदिता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवदिता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय निसिंहदेव 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 जय निसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So everyone please bow down to the lordships. We'll make Jai Dhani. Jayang Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivraj Ishtatar Shato His Divine Grace Shishimad Abhay Saranabinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai ISKCON Confederacy Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki জয় শ্রী শ্রী গৌরনিতায় রাধা কৃষ্ণ গোপীনাথ জগন্নাথ বলদেব শুভ সন্ধ্যাকালীন আরতি কি অনন্ত করে বৈষ্ণব মণ্ডলে কি গুরু পরম্পরা কি জয় রূপ সনাতন ভট্ট রঘুনাথ জীব গোপাল ভট্ট দাস রঘুনাথ সগসেন পবিত্রগণ কি জয় প্রেম চে কহ শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈত গাধা শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্তবৃন্দ কি গঙ্গামায় যমুনামায় কি ভক্তি দেবী তুলসী মহারানী কি হরিনাম সংকীর্তন কি ট্রান্সেंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की वृंदावन मधुर धाम की श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज महाराज की समयबद्ध गौर भक्तवृंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees Hare Krishna all glories to the assembled devotees Hare Krishna all glories to the assembled devotees Hare Krishna all glories Guru Ganga Shila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Can I get everyone's attention, please? Everyone, please be seated. You can look towards your right hand side. You can look towards your right hand side and be seated, everyone. Thank you. Everyone, can I request you, for those who are having darshan, can quickly have darshan, and rest of you, please be seated. Just in case, if you're not able to find any sitting arrangement here, we do have balcony, and I see a few devotees already taking those privileged seats out there. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for joining us at the beautiful abode of Shri Shri Radha Kirchor Gopinath. Shri Shri Radha Kirchor Gopinath ki. You can all be louder for sure. Okay, Shri Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki. Gaur Nitai ki. You know, today definitely was a very gloomy day outside. It was drizzling, but all of you chose to come here to the temple and get the mercy of Shri Shri Radha Kirchor Gopinath, get the association of devotees, and for that, it is definitely your laudable efforts, specifically in this auspicious month of Kartik. So for all those who have gathered here out of their comfort zone and come to the temple, let's put up our hands and say Hari Bol together. So thank you so much for joining us. Anyone who's joining us for the first time today? First time, welcome. Okay, first time, welcome. So let's give them one more welcome by putting our hands and saying Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So thank you for joining us. And we have Shanta Janki Mata also joining us for the first time from India. She happens to be my mother-in-law. She said, I'll keep a watch on you. On that note, I want to introduce our speaker for today. Manglanand Prabhu is a very, very known devotee. You know, he is so known for his amazing kirtans. So he joined Krishna consciousness in 2015 in ISKCON Halifax. He's disciple of Bhakti Marg Swami Maharaj. And from 2016 to 2019, he spent as a celibate monk, as a brahmachari in ISKCON Montreal, where he, dedicated his time in understanding more about the spirituals, scriptures, and getting immersed into the Vedic practices. In 2021, he got married to Ratri Mataji, and they have a beautiful son. When he was a brahmachari, he traveled extensively across North America and India for kirtans and other programs. He also assisted Bhakti Marg Swami Maharaj for one of his walks across the US. He was there in those walks. And last whole year, they were in India and Bangladesh preaching Krishna consciousness, going for the outreach program. So we are so thankful to Prabhuji for making us here for today's session. And today's topic will be a very beautiful topic, which is the love that binds Krishna. So are you all excited? Are you all attentive today? Yes? You had amazing darshan. How many of you had amazing darshan? Put up your hands. Nice. Okay. Since you all agreed to this, you fell into trap. I have to ask you a question. What was the color of Krishna's turban today? What was the color of Krishna's turban today? Okay, you all said you had amazing darshan today. Color of Krishna's turban. Okay, dress of Radharani. Which color was that? Too many colors? Oh, I'm not getting in that discussion with Mataji's with pink, because if I agree on pink, you'll say, no, it was fuchsia pink, it was baby pink, bubble green, and the shades of pink. So turban of Krishna. That's a safer side to ask. Well, someone rightly said, Manglanand Prabhu rightly said, yes? Green? Blue, there was pink, there was yellow, there was white, and Prabhu rightly said multicolor. So thank you so much. We'll pay same attention to Manglanand Prabhu today for this beautiful session. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. You can hear me okay? Okay. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janna Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Janna Vallabha Girivaradhari Jashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jaya Jashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Shri Radha Kirchor Gopinath ki, Shri Shri Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari. Thank you very much. I would like to thank, first of all, Muralidhar Prabhu for the opportunity to speak today, wherever he may be. And I would like to thank you also for your kind attention. So today, as it's the last stretch of this month of Kartik, has everyone been observing this Kartik Mas, Kartik Vrata? Yes? So this is a special month for us as Vaishnavas, particularly Gaudiya Vaishnavas within ISKCON and beyond. During this month, we especially home in on this particular pastime of Mother Yashoda binding Krishna to the grinding mortar. Has everyone heard this pastime before? You can raise your hand. Yes, I think most of us would have heard it. So today we won't be narrating this pastime because I think many devotees in the past have already done this. But what I would like to focus on is that special love that enabled Mother Yashoda to bind Krishna in the first place. Because this is very fascinating. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is bound. And so we would generally think this is not possible. He's the Supreme Independent Person. Now before we continue, I'd like to first of all offer some prayers. Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapatam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vanshakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So to begin, I'd like to bring your attention to a verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 14, Text 20. It goes like this. Na sadhayati mam yogo, na sankyam dharma udhava, na swadhyayas tapastyago, yatha bhaktir mamorjita. The translation goes like this. My dear Uddhava, the unalloyed devotional service rendered to me by my devotees brings me under their control. I cannot be thus controlled by those engaged in mystic yoga, Sankhya philosophy, pious work, Vedic study, austerity, or renunciation. So Krishna is explaining to his dear devotee, Uddhava here, that only by devotional service, and specifically unalloyed devotional service, pure devotional service, Krishna can be brought under control, and not by any of these other methods. So in the purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada, it is said, one may make Krishna the goal of mystic yoga, Sankhya philosophy, etc. Yet such activities do not please the Lord as much as direct loving service, which one practices by hearing and chanting about the Lord and executing His mission. Srila Rupa Goswami states, Jnana karmadhyanavritam. A devotee should simply depend on Krishna and should not unnecessarily complicate his loving service with tendencies toward fruitive work or mental speculation. The residents of Vrindavan simply depend on Lord Krishna. When the great serpent Aghasura appeared in the precincts of Braja, the cowherd boys, completely confident in their friendship with Lord Krishna, fearlessly marched into the serpent's gigantic mouth. Such pure love for Krishna brings the Lord under the control of the devotee. So this is very beautiful. Krishna is only approachable through devotional service. He says this in the Bhagavad Gita as well. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavanyaschasmi tattvataha tato mam tattvato gyatva vishate tadanantaram. One can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, only by devotional service. And when one is in full consciousness of me by such devotion, he can enter into the kingdom of God. It's not the only place in the Bhagavad Gita that he's explained this fact. Even in the 11th chapter, after he revealed his universal form to Arjuna, and Arjuna requested Krishna, please withdraw this form, it's very fearful. I want to see again that two-armed, beautiful form of Krishna. So after Krishna did that, he explained to Arjuna, the form you are seeing with your transcendental eyes cannot be understood simply by studying the Vedas, nor by undergoing serious penances, nor by charity, nor by worship. It is not by these means that one can see me as I am. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am, standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. This is the conclusion of the Bhagavad Gita, actually. That only through devotional service can we understand Krishna. Why is that? Well, Krishna is not some result to be gained by fruitive activities, some material activity, pious activity prescribed in the scriptures. He's not a fact to be understood through our intelligence. He's not some mystic perfection to be attained through yoga practice. Krishna is a person. We have to always remember that Krishna is a person. Like we are all people, we are all individual people. And Krishna explained in the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, Na tvivaham jatuna sam na tvam ne me janadapaha, na chaiva na bhavishyama sarve vayam ataparam. We have always been individuals. Never was there a time when I did not exist, Krishna said, nor in the future, nor you, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. Eternally, we are all individual persons. Each of us is an individual soul, part and parcel of Krishna. And Krishna himself is the supreme person. Nityo nityanam chaitanas chaitananam, it's said in the Upanishads, that all of us are eternal, nitya, but Krishna is the supreme eternal person, the original, the source on which all the other living entities are dependent. Nonetheless, he is a person, a very special person, a perfect person. Bhagavan means that he is full of 6 opulences, all strength, all knowledge, all beauty, all renunciation, all fame, etc. And yet he remains a person, and he has similar qualities to ours, or rather we have similar qualities to him. As we are part and parcel of Krishna, a drop of the ocean will have similar qualities to the ocean. The ocean is salty, the drop will be salty. Only the quantity is different. So Krishna is complete, and we are minute, very small spiritual sparks. Lord Brahma, in his Brahma Samhita, he says, I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is inaccessible to the Vedas, but obtainable by pure, unalloyed devotion of the soul, who is without a second, who is not subject to decay, is without a beginning, whose form is endless, who is the beginning and the eternal Purusha. Yet he is a person, possessing the beauty of blooming youth. Krishna is a person. And this is very significant. Sometimes we dehumanize God. We have an impersonal conception of God. But God is a living entity. And that means that our approach towards Krishna has to be personal. That's bhakti, bhakti yoga. It's our personal approach to understanding Krishna, the absolute truth. Not through karma, not through logic, through gyan, study of the Vedas, not through sacrifice, not through yoga. Bhakti means we're trying to establish a personal relationship with Krishna. And because Krishna is a person, this has great implications if we want to understand him. Think about an ordinary situation between ordinary people. If you want to understand a person, if you want to understand their heart, their mind, the deepest aspect of themselves, you may speculate by looking at the externals, what may be on their mind. They say sometimes the face is the index of the mind. So you may have some ideas, but the only way to really know that person is to establish a relationship. And that person will reveal their mind to you. They will open their heart to you when you have a relationship of loving trust, affection. So this is how we should approach Krishna, actually. We should approach Krishna with a desire to reestablish our lost relationship with him. And Krishna being the infinite person and us being finite, minute, there's no way we can understand the infinite. The only way we can understand the unlimited is if the unlimited reveals himself to us. Not by our own endeavor that we can ascend up and conquer Krishna by our small brains. Krishna has created the very brains we're using to understand him. It's not possible. So only by his mercy we can understand and appreciate Krishna. Therefore, we have to take this humble approach of establishing a relationship of loving service toward Him. And then we have a chance to know Krishna. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita also, Ye yatha mam prapadyante tangs tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanu vartante manushya partha sarvashaha. As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Pritha. He reciprocates as a person, just as anyone else. If you treat someone nicely, they will be inclined to have a relationship with you, and if you ignore someone, they will not come around. And Krishna, being a person, if we treat him impersonally, if we don't approach him, if we ignore him, then he will also remain in the background of our life. And then we may not believe God exists at all. But the reality is that he, being a supremely independent person, as the Bhagavatam says in the very first verse, he's Swarat, supremely independent, then he reserves the right not to reveal himself to anyone and everyone. Just as you yourself may not reveal your heart to anyone and everyone. You'll behave very formally with certain people that you don't know so well. But with certain people that you have a relationship with, of loving trust and affection, you can reveal a more intimate aspect of yourself. So relationships can be formal or informal, right? And the more intimate or informal the relationship, the more of that person you can know. The relationship that you may have with your spouse, your husband or wife, is the most intimate. They know things about you that no one else will know. And also your relationship with your parents, your friends, and then there's maybe your co-workers or your boss, a little more formal. They don't know as much about you as a person. So God also has different relationships with his devotees. Those relationships can be of two kinds. They can be what's called Aishwarya or Madhurya. Aishwarya means formal, where the devotee is approaching God as the Lord, the Supreme Master, and it's surrounded by a sense of reverence and majesty, that I must be a little fearful because he's the Supreme Lord after all. This is the mood or the relationship which is pervading in Vaikunta, in the planets of Lord Narayan in the spiritual realm. Lord Narayan is seen as the Supreme Lord, and his devotees worship him with great reverence and respect. But then there's the land of Vrindavan. And as we heard in the purport here, the devotees of Krishna in Vrindavan have a different relationship with him, one of more intimacy, Madhurya. And that love, that relationship is what is highlighted in this month of Kartik between Mother Yashoda and Krishna. And it's that pure love that ultimately binds Krishna. So let's hear more about this. For Krishna, being God is ordinary. He is God by default. He always has been and always will be. And that's not going to change. And there's no threat to his position. No one can take that position. It's just who he is. It's his position. And he knows it. And for him, it's not special. It's just ordinary. For us, we think it's very special. We would love to be God. In fact, that's why we came to this material world in the first place. Because we wanted to taste what it's like to be the supreme controller and enjoyer of the material energy. So we have this material universe where we can try to be little controllers, little Ishwaras. But Krishna's Ishwara Parama, Brahma says, Ishwara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. He is the supreme Ishwara, Parameshwara. And we're all small little Ishwaras, little controllers in our little circle trying to control this material world. But if you notice, it doesn't work out for us. We're not the supreme controller, actually. So for Krishna, this is just ordinary. What's special for him is to experience what it's like just to have a loving relationship which is not based on his status as God, where he can forget that he is the supreme personality of Godhead, the source of all, and he can just be himself and have loving exchanges with his devotees. This is the mood of Vrindavan. You can also think, just to give a material example, of a person in a very high position, like the president or the prime minister. He's got a very powerful position, and a lot of people approach him because of maybe some benefits they may get by having that connection with him, right? So he gets so many people coming to his office just to see him only because of his position, not because of him, who he is as a person. But that same person at home has relationships with his mother, his wife, his children, his friends. He's got hobbies at home, things that he likes to do just as himself. And then he's got to go to the office, he puts on his suit, and he does his professional work. But really, that's not what gives him the deep satisfaction in life. What he looks forward to is, at the end of the day, going home, taking off the suit, and spending time with his family, and doing those things that he actually likes to do. So Krishna is the same. When Krishna's on the job, he is Vishnu. He's got his armor, he's got his weapons, he's controller of the world. But Krishna at home is, God at home is in Vrindavan, where he's just playing with his friends, with the gopas and gopis, tending the cows, stealing butter. These are the things he likes to do just for the sake of it, not because he has to do it. The material world he creates actually for us because of our material desires, not because of his desire, really. He desires to please us, but he doesn't have an independent desire to create and maintain and destroy the creation. That's for us. What he likes to do is to play. So he explained to Prahlad Maharaj, I understand time is almost up. We'll try to wrap up shortly and have a few moments for questions. But I wanted to share with you this very interesting passage from the Hari Bhakti Sudodaya, a part of the Naradiya Purana. After Lord Nrsimhadev broke out of the pillar, killed Hiranyakashipu, and saved his dear devotee Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad was approaching him in a mood of reverence. And Lord Nrsimha, who is also none other than Krishna, in the form of half man, half lion, he told Prahlad Maharaj, "My dear child, please give up this attitude of fearful respect that your reverence toward me has produced in you. I do not so much like this sentiment in my devotees. Instead, just feel free to express your love for me. When a devotee looks at me without hesitation and speaks to me affectionately, my pleasure grows with every new moment. Although I am eternally free from all limitations, such behavior binds me with ropes of love. Although I am unconquerable, my devotees can conquer me. And although I am subject to no one's control, I become their subordinate subject. I belong only to him who has shown his love for me by giving up all affection for family and possessions, and such a devotee also belongs to me. Neither he nor I has any other friend. My desires are always automatically fulfilled, but I take various births in this world just to bestow on my devotees the satisfaction of all their desires. So please tell me what you would like from me. This is Lord Nrsimha, mind you. He's expressing what he actually is looking for in his devotees, what really captures his heart and his mind. And in another passage, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the mind of Krishna is revealed. He says, all the universe is filled with the conception of my majesty, but love weakened by that sense of majesty does not satisfy me. He's not satisfied with this reverential mood. He appreciates, of course, and we should all begin our devotional journey in this mood of reverence. This is very important for us as sadhakas, as devotees practicing. But we should understand also the internal desire of the Lord is for true love, void of reverence. So we can ask ourselves, if Krishna were not God, would we still love him? This is a very interesting question. Because the Vrajvasis emphatically will say yes. We love Krishna for who he is as a person. In fact, they're not even aware of his divinity. Mother Yashoda, she loves Krishna simply as her darling child. She's unaware of his divinity. And her love for Krishna is so strong, it blinds her of his godhood. That love is so powerful that it covers her perception of his divinity, even when it's right in front of her eyes. In the Nectar of Devotion, Rupa Goswami has written the mind of Mother Yashoda, how she perceives the various happenings in Vrindavan. She says, because I and my husband have worshipped Vishnu constantly, Putana and other demons have been destroyed. It's because of our worship of Vishnu. That's why Krishna is protected from the demons, from Putana and other demons. It's not that Krishna has destroyed these demons. No. Krishna was protected by Lord Narayan because of our staunch devotion to the Lord. The two Arjuna trees were uprooted by the wind, and Vishnu protected him. It's not Krishna who dragged the grinding mortar and felled the two Arjuna trees. No, it was the wind that crashed the trees down, and because of our worship of Vishnu, Krishna was unharmed. I saw with my own eyes that Govardhan was held up by my husband, along with Balaram's help, because of worshipping Vishnu. How would it be possible for my baby to perform all these difficult tasks? Yes, Nanda Maharaj was holding Govardhan, no? We see the picture that Krishna is holding up Govardhan with his finger, but we see also the cowherd boys are holding up with sticks. So in Mother Yashoda's motherly affection, all she sees is that Krishna is being protected by something, and that must be God. And Krishna, of course, there's no question that he could be that supreme personality of Godhead. He's just my darling son. So just to close here, when Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, Ye yata mam prapadyante, I will reciprocate proportionally. The Vrajvasis took advantage of this promise. And they have such a depth of love for Krishna that he's unable to properly reciprocate that. Mother Yashoda has such a deep maternal love for Krishna, void of any majesty, any reverence, any sense of godhood. She sees Krishna only as her darling child. And to reciprocate that love, Krishna becomes subordinate to her as his mother. And he assumes the role of her child completely. That's what it means to reciprocate proportionally. Anything less, his promise would be broken. So, although the entire world is dependent on Krishna for sustenance, he is crying for Mother Yashoda's breast milk. Although his name is feared by fear personified, it's said in the Bhagavatam, first chapter, that the very name of Krishna causes fear in fear itself. But that same person who is feared by fear is running from Mother Yashoda, afraid for his life. And although the world is bound by his material energy, he becomes bound by her ropes of love. This is the strength of the love of the Brajavasis, headed by Mother Yashoda. And it's this kind of love, unconditional love. Unconditional means loving Krishna not because he's God, but because he's the most wonderful person, the most wonderful child, the most wonderful lover, the best friend. This kind of affection is what Krishna craves in his devotees. And it's that kind of love that ultimately conquers him and causes him to become subordinate to his devotee completely. So, time has run out. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Perhaps we have a moment if there are any questions or comments. Okay, anyone? Okay, thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki, Yashoda Mai ki, Shri Shri Kartik Vrata ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande.
Hari Hari Bo. Okay, let's put our hands up in the air with our hearts full of gratitude, thanking Manglanand Prabhu for sparing time for us today. Thank you, Prabhu. Hari Bol! Thank you so much, Prabhu, for sharing that love that binds Krishna with us and talking about also the glories of this beautiful Kartik month. Now, how many of you have joined us for the first time? I know I asked this question before the session, but asking it one more time because there's a reason for that. So how many of you are joining us for the first time? 1, 2, anyone else? For the first time. Okay, so how did we welcome people for the first time in the beginning? Hari Bol. Okay, let's do Hari Bol one time for them. Hari Bol. Okay, you did not do. For the first timers you're coming, you have to do it one more time so that I know you're coming for the first time. Okay, for those who are coming for the first time, put your hands and say Hari Bol together. Okay, for the people coming for the first time. On the count of 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Satyabhama Mataji, this is not enough?
This is not a cool
Not a
Hari
cool,
Bol
no,
at
no, no.
all.
I wanted to invite Satyabhama Mataji because she's been so gracious. She said that the beautiful month of Kartik is going on and I have something special to give to all those who are coming for the first time. But they have to be more enthusiastic, right, Mataji?
We need a really loud Hari Bol.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. That's fantastic. So we have this wonderful devotee family, the Verma family. They've made a special pledge today because this is the last Sunday of Kartik. Right? So they have decided that whoever is here for the first time or probably the second time, who's new to the temple and the programs, they have sponsored a Krishna book and the Bhagavad Gita. So whoever feels they don't have it and they want to come and get it, I'm at the front desk. Not only that, I will tell you exactly which chapter to read today. So there'll be a little bit of education along with it. So we want to really thank this family who is here. They are sitting at the back and they've sponsored it for whoever would like to take the book home today as a gift for Kartik 2024. Right? So please come and get your book. Write a date inside. Long ago, I bought a book and that was 1999. So you can buy a book and write a date in it and 20 years later you say, oh my God, I've been here for 20 years. Okay? So come and get your book. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And we really thank Verma family for doing such a beautiful service to give Krishna book and the Bhagavad Gita book to everyone. Since we were talking about, okay, you know, when I hold the mic, I have been given plenty of announcements to make, but I need your cooperation before we honor Prasadam today. So, one announcement, like we all know, this is the beautiful month of Kartik going on. And how many of you have visited temple, the same Kirchar Gopinath temple at the morning time, 7 a.m. Darshanarti? Have you visited 7 a.m. Darshanarti? Okay. For this specific month of Damodar, if you come at 7 a.m. Darshan Aarti, then all those devotees who come to the temple, we give them ghee lamps. And you can offer it to Krishna. We sing Damodar Ashtakam and you can offer it to Krishna. So please grab this opportunity if you have not been to the temple at the morning time. Also on Tuesday is Uthana Ekadashi. For those who are observing, the next day fast breaking time is 7:10 to 10:24 EST. We would also like to say that from the Ekadashi, Bhishma Panchak will be starting. How many of you know what's Bhishma Panchak? Okay, what's Bhishma Panchak? The last 5 days of Kartik. So, you know, the whole month of Kartik, there's so much mercy flowing. But the last 5 days, it's like a super duper sale that we can't even imagine. You must have not imagined 99% sale. Have you ever imagined that? Only 1%. You put 1% effort and 99% sale, 99% mercy you get. That's Bhishma Panchak. So that's starting from Tuesday, November 12th and ends on November 15th. I also wanted to inform you that Krishna Fun School will be holding a Gita contest for all the kids between 3 to 17 of age group on Saturday, December 14th. And if you need more information, then we have a notice board outside. You can scan the QR code, get more information, or write us at kids@torontokrishna.com. The Small is Powerful, that's a workshop which will be happening by His Grace Mahatma Das Prabhu. And that is rescheduled now. How many of you were the part of that workshop? Anyone? Okay, for those who are listening us online, I'll make this announcement. So that's been rescheduled. Group 1 will now be meeting on November 22nd and 23rd from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And Group 2 will be meeting on November 30th and December 1st from 7 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Again, there is a QR code on a flyer on the notice board. By the way, so many things on the notice board. How many of you seen, where's the notice board? Anyone knows where's the notice board? Not asking the first timers. Where's the notice board? You know, okay. You don't know where's the notice board? We keep announcing about notice boards? Okay. Notice board is outside. So just opposite the reception desk, there's a notice board. We put a lot of flyers there with a lot of information so you can read it, you can scan the QR code, get more information and be connected. Okay, if you are young and you want to know more about Bhakti, then we also have in-house Bhakti Academy. Any Bhakti Academy devotees here? Put up your hands. Bhakti Academy devotees? Okay. So we have an in-house academy. You want to know more about that? Then we have bhaktiacademy.ca. Our temple also offers a lot of Zoom classes, a lot of in-person classes. Again, the information is on the notice board. I think today everyone should definitely visit the notice board. So you step out of the temple hall, you go to Satyabhama Mataji if you're new, collect Krishna book and the Bhagavad Gita, and also take a moment to see the notice board and the flyers out there. We have beautiful Govindas. This Monday, I was in Ottawa at the Parliament Hill and I met a few MPs and they were talking about Govindas. Govindas is one of the kind restaurants in entire Toronto GTA that offers vegetarian, vegan food. If you have not been there, definitely it's a good place for you to come with your friends and, you know, not just hang out, but give them some great prasadam. Okay, we have our Krishna boutique as well, which is Govinda's boutique. You can get some saris out there, Kartik clay lamps and other things. Boutique is open from Tuesday to Sunday from noon to 9 p.m. Like I said, you're all invited to temple all the time for beautiful darshan, association of devotees and prasadam. But just in case, if you say far and you want to be connected, then we have torontokrishna.com. If you go there, you will find darshans every single day. I also want to thank our today's cooks. I know you're hungry, but let's thank the cooks who made for today's feast. And they are Krishna Charan Prabhu and Bhava Malini Mataji. Okay, let's give them a Hari Bol or a Hare Krishna Mahamantra together. Put up hands and say Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yeah? Okay. Hare Krishna. Oh. This is the one sending. Okay, thank you so much. So both of them couldn't make it today. They didn't cook for us. There's a little correction, but they got mercy just because you chanted Hare Krishna for them. So today's cook, I'll announce their names again. Let me see who are today's cooks. Yeah, so there's a correction there. There's Padmaj Mataji. Mataji, okay, all the names I'm announcing, since I made a little error, you will have to be more merciful. You'll have to be, your hearts have to be more of gratitude when you say Hare Krishna this time, okay? So it's Padmaj Mataji, Bala Prabhu, Venkatesh Prabhu, and Saundaraj Mataji. For them, they actually made the prasadam, not in my fantasy. They actually made the bhoga today. So let's give them a Hare Krishna by a loud and full of gratitude. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Look at these kids. They're going to eat the least, but they had the most energy. Okay. We want to extend a heartfelt thanks to the sponsors of today's feast. So we have Aarti Bucha and Kemraj Bucha. They're sponsoring for the peaceful departure of their daughter, Mishrika Bucha, from Mauritius, who lost her life a few weeks ago in Niagara Falls. So we also pray for her. Then we have Linita Thakkar, who's sponsoring on her birthday on November 9th. Ankita Reddy, again on the occasion of her birthday, which was on 4th November. So Hare Krishna, happy birthdays to you both, Ankita and Linita Mataji. Chirag and Shraddha Godani are seeking blessings for their son, Dhyan. And we have a few anonymous sponsors. They don't want to reveal their names, but they definitely seek blessings of Krishna and seek blessings of all you devotees. Shri Balakrishnan and Srimati Nitya Srinivasan are seeking blessings for their family. And then we have Ishwar Pulavar, who's requesting our congregation to pray for the speedy recovery of his mother-in-law, Mudi Gonda Suchitra, who's in ICU at Apollo Hospital in Tamil Nadu. She's battling with lung tumor and needs mercy of Krishna and the blessings of all you devotees out there. We also want to thank Reema Sehgal for sponsoring it today, and she's doing it so that, you know, her sons get more blessings, and her son name is Jatin. Okay, so for all these sponsors, let's put our hands together up in the air and say Hare Krishna Mahamantra for being gracious, for supporting for today's feast, and for generously, for showing their generosity so that more and more people can be fed Krishna Prasadam. Okay, put our hands up in the air, everyone together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Let's do it one more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And so after Prasadam, we'll have the Aarti at 8 p.m. And after Prasadam, if there are any leftovers in the garbage, then please let us know. We have a different section for organics. And I just want to thank you for being so attentive, listening to all these announcements. While you relish your Prasadam, I'm going to check back from Murli Prabhu about the conspiracy, why I'm here and I'm given the most number of announcements. So on that note, have a wonderful Prasadam. Hare Krishna. All the newcomers, Hare Krishna, we have a special temple tour for you. We have a special temple tours for you, and we will arrange prasadam for you as well. So you can come towards me. If you're coming for the first time, we'll give you the temple tour, and we'll arrange prasadam for you. Yeah? Hare Krishna. Okay. Okay, one more time for all those joining us for the first time. You can come towards me. We will give you the temple tour, and we will also give you prasadam, so that's okay. But only if you're coming for the first time, you can come here. Yes, yes. Okay, so gather. Yeah, sure. Oh, so let them be there. You get a tour. They have seen the temple, right? You have.
I said they'll give a tour, they said.
But he'll give you a detailed tour. He'll give you and he'll also arrange prasadam for you, so don't worry. You'll arrange prasadam for them, right?
Yeah. We'll be having prasadam downstairs, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. So, we all can come towards this side a little so that
Do you need a mic? No, right? Okay. Okay, you can join. Coming for the first time, right?
So
Yeah, you
basically
can join.
these guys are honored for sadhana till 8 and 8 we all